Venkatesh, as we are meeting for the very first time, so I would like you to introduce yourself.
Yeah, first, good afternoon, first of all, give me this chance to introduce myself. This is Venkatesh. I am from Karimnagar. I did my Bachelor of Computer Science in SRR Government Arts and Science College from Karimnagar, from Shatavahana University in 2023. My strengths are self-motivated, uh,
Yeah,
quick learner.
yeah,
My hobbies
that's
are
great.
reading newspapers, like learning
Okay.
something new.
So,
That's all about me.
yeah, that's
Uh,
great. So, would
can
you also like
may I
to?
know
Okay,
may I know
okay.
about you?
Yeah, okay. So, Venkatesh, my name is Travan Madhisya and I belong from Uttar Pradesh. And I have done my
Yeah.
graduation in Bachelor in Science in Mathematics. And since then, I'm preparing for government jobs. Along with that, I do run a YouTube channel which is totally based on spoken English conversation. Apart from all these things, my hobbies are to, love to listen music, love to watch podcasts, and I believe in self discovery and self research. I love a lot to believe in self discovery and self searching things about about this world and anything. So that's a great thing. That nice meeting to you. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you the one question that you have said that you have done your graduation in bachelor BSc in computer science, right?
Yeah.
So why do you want to learn English if you have done your BSc in computer science? I think you should have a job in the IT sector. So why are you learning
Yeah,
English here?
but I don't know how to interact with others, strangers. When I speak English, I do little bit of mistakes. So that's why I'm rectifying. I'm learning English. I'm
Yeah. So
trying to
basically,
learn idioms like.
okay, okay. So you said that when you speak, you're confident enough, but the problem is you face some difficulties. You face, the words doesn't come in your minds for sometimes. And believe me, brother, whoever is a great speaker, it happens with everyone. But the problem is if you do the practice again and again, you can overcome, this problem, right? So
But
what are you doing for your spoken English? What are you doing right now? How many times you give?
I'm taking a coaching right now, present. Uh,
Okay,
Learning
okay.
EDM like idioms, prepositions,
Okay.
pronunciations, accent utilization. Like I'm learning. That's what I because I need a good platform for in IT sector. So that's why I overcome my English. So I'm
Yeah,
learning.
to making sure a good position in the IT sector, you have to become a fluent speaker because your interview going to be with a great communicator, with a great interviewer who can speak English at a very best level. So, tell me, you said that you are, right now learning idiom and phrases. Can you teach me one idiom and phrase today?
Sorry, idiom.
Can you teach me one idiom and phrase today to me?
Uh, but I don't know right now. I'm learning now
Okay,
only.
just
So
tell
that's
me.
why.
Okay, okay, you don't know. Okay, I'm gonna teach you the one idiom and phrase today to you. Do
Yeah.
you know the meaning of under the weather?
Uh, Under the weather, I don't know, but
Okay,
weather
okay.
I
I'm
don't.
going to tell you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Idiom and phrase means you say a very big things in a very small lines. This is what the idiom and phrase. Like if you're saying under the weather, it means that you are not well enough. You are facing illness. You are facing some problems with your health. So whenever you are ill, whenever you feel that you are ill, you can say that I was under the weather. I am under the weather. मैं बीमार हूँ. मैं बीमार था. So you can use this word that I am under the weather. So you can in
But
this way you can use the idiom and phrases. Yeah.
this session is not teaching me right now. I'm learning action utilization right now. I have more
Okay.
time to learn. That's why I'm saying for you, I'm learning idioms
Yeah.
like prepositions. So that's why
Yeah. And
I'm.
I don't think that idiom and phrase create more impact while speaking. Like if you want to work in a IT sector, then definitely they are going to be very technical while taking your interview. They will ask
Yeah.
you about your programming, your
Mm.
database management, and whatever you have learned in your programming. I'm not from that background, so I don't know much more about it. Okay.
Uh,
And other than this, they are going to check your skill level, your leadership skills, that what you can lead a position, what you can lead a company in a very well way when you take some leadership position. So this is all kind of stuff and skill they check in you. Okay, so have
yeah.
you given any interview? Have you given any interview?
No, no, I didn't give any interview because I don't know how to give interview.
How to
I'm
give
learning
interview?
right now because I have more time for it.
Okay.
So recently
Why don't you
graduation.
learn? Why don't you learn in your graduation?
What? Sorry, what do you learn in graduation?
Why why don't you learn in your graduation English language while you
Because
are in the graduation?
in graduation time we enjoyed, we make friends, a lot of friends. We enjoy a lot. You know one thing, never it never comes because graduation friends are very good interact with others. They help any time. So that's why and learn many
Yeah,
friends. A
yeah.
lot
We
of
try to make friends in the graduation because we feel that our friends is everything. And when we are in the graduation, we are not very much serious about our life, about our job. Yeah, it happens. And when we have completed our graduation, then we realize that, oh my God, we had to have a job now because it's very important for our survival, for our family to support. And this is the very important thing that now that once you have realized that you want to, become a speaker fluent so that you can get a job in the IT sector. Because you
yeah,
are from the south, you are from the South India. You have said that
yeah. I'm
you're from
from
the
the South
Hyderabad,
India.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So if you want to communicate with someone who is from the Kerala, how will you communicate with them? If you want to communicate with someone who is from the Bihar, who
without
know only how to speak Bhojpuri,
without
sure,
English
you
we
are unable
cannot
to.
communicate with others.
Yeah, so
So
this
that's
problem
why
happens. Yeah,
whenever we talk to other strangers, how we communicate with others, we don't know whenever English. So that's why I'm learning English to talk. I'm trying with my friends also. Uh, while speaking English, they rectified. Like this is a correct sentence. You need to rectify it. They are saying like,
yeah. This is your first session.
yeah, this is my first session.
Okay, so even if this is your first session, you are speaking very good. The problem is that, while speaking, don't, people should try to focus on, some grammars. Don't mistake even grammar in between the past and present. You can't use the present tense while in the place of, using past tense. You can't use the future tense at the place of the present tense. So try to make your grammar good only. Other than this, if you are speaking anything, anyone can understand you. Anyone can acknowledge it. That what did you wanted to say? What do you wanted to convey your idea? So this is not a big deal. If you are doing enough practice for the for sometimes daily, then definitely you can go to mastery over it. Okay, so when did you watch my first video on YouTube? कहाँ से मिला? Yeah. How did you get my video on YouTube? Do you search or it goes to you by suggestion?
No, I searching in YouTube when last 3 weeks ago. I'm searching in YouTube like YouTube sessions. Like I'm seeing try to three for you and Rajini ma'am speaking while you speaking. Yeah, I need the I want to try with his. So that's why I'm
Okay.
trying to contact with you.
Okay, so that's great that you have watched a video, my video with Rajni, and then you realize that okay, let's start a conversation and try to do practice. When you are doing practice with your friends, your friends are not very much serious. When you are doing practice with yourself, you are not very disciplined. You are not very consistent. But when you are YouTuber, like why I came on YouTube, I came on YouTube to do practice with discipline, with consistency. Look, I was not feeling good to do this conversation today, but just because I have promised you yesterday that I have to do the session with you, I am here right now. So this is what help you to motivate you to do more and more practice. So try to do more and more practice with your friends if he is interested. Otherwise, you can just watch more and more conversational video. But make sure that you also do conversation. You also do practice. If you do not have anyone to do session, if you do not have anyone to do practice, what you can do, I'm going to give you the one suggestion that open your phone video camera and just talk to yourself. Just talk about your academic, like what have you learned in the C programming database. You can just present yourself because in the interview you are going to represent yourself. So if you do this conversation with yourself, this is called the self talk. Then what happens that you can watch that video again and you can find out yourself that where are you doing a mistake, where are you making a mistake. and try to eradicate those things. That okay, if I am doing mistake here, I am not going to do this mistake again in my conversation, again in my self talk. So this is what you can do. Other than this,
uh,
you can use some free apps like As Fluency, OpenTalk, Duolingo. There are so many apps where
so
you
many.
can, just you can use your call to talk with someone, with any stranger on any topic. The second thing, what you can do is you can take some subscription if you want. If you have some money, if you want to invest, then you can invest to the tutor, because they taught you in a very good way. I'm not just promoting here because I'm not a part. I never taken any classes of clapping, go English, Yari, or from any tutor. But I look some video on YouTube with some tutor like whoever on that clapping go or English Yari. They taught you with your while finding your problems. That's okay. If you're making a mistake here, you can change in this way. So you can
Uh,
take also that class.
yeah, but also I never want to take a class in Duolingo like pay money. That is not correct
Hmm.
for us because
Yeah,
that is only for business. Who
yeah,
wants to?
yeah,
So I without while we talking in front of camera, when we shy we turn off the camera because this is our session running recording. So while
yeah.
we talking strangers, we rectify
Hmm.
our mistake. How he was talking, we also find out how we talk others like how
Yeah,
we.
yeah. In this way, also you can improve. When you watch someone while doing some practice, you can find out that okay, यहाँ पे ये अटक रहा है, यहाँ पे ये mistake कर रहा है. So you can find out okay, I can also prepare some words that I can use this word at this place. So in this way also you can learn, and I have learned in this way also. I watch some podcast and I watch so much conversational videos, and
You
when I watch
have
conversational video, I got
experience.
some idea how to speak. No,
Yeah,
I do not have much more experience. I have done only 20 conversation, so I do not have much
but
more experience.
you learn many times. You watch many videos like try to thrive English area. But I'm thinking you watch English area also.
English Yari, video the people who do a conversation and upload on YouTube. I watch that video because tutor gives very, very, very a long way to think about English
Uh,
in a deeper, deeper way.
I also watched that video. I want to be like that person, so that's why I'm learning English fluently. Talking,
Okay.
I'm practicing very well, so that's
Yeah,
why I'm trying to teach with others.
you are looking very enthusiastic and passionate about this language. So if you are doing practice, on the daily basis, then you can learn. This is not a big deal. Yeah. So are you reading
But
any book right now?
yeah, I'm reading newspapers like news in like in short, in short news
Yeah.
daily hunts.
Yeah, in short, I
I'm
know.
reading.
Yeah. Daily
I'm
Hunt.
reading that. Sometimes I'm
Yeah,
reading
this is
English
the app.
newspapers because
Okay. So this is
when
the app.
when when English learners need to speak English, because we need English newspaper to underline new words and we search the meanings. Okay, this is a new word. We try to improve our new words skills.
Yeah.
So I'm reading that type of.
Yeah.
I'm following that type of English.
Videos and apps, you find some apps like InSort and Daily Hunt, and in those apps you try to do reading, and while
Yeah,
reading you make some new word, you note that word and try to make a vocabulary list in your mind. Okay,
yeah.
okay, okay. Yeah, but general discussion doesn't need so much vocab, right? General
Uh,
discussion doesn't need so much vocab, but yes, some good vocabs make your sentences beautiful, right?
that
If you are using some
trying.
idiom, if you are using some idiom and phrase and some beautiful structures, tremendous vocabs in your sentences while speaking, don't use
Yeah,
so much sophisticated word. Try to use some mediocre level vocab and try to use make it simple as you are going to make. It will not. Don't try to make it compound complex sentences, because it will make you fumbling while speaking. So try to use
yeah.
simple sentences. Yeah.
Yeah, but actually I'm trying to learn. I need a good platform. When I learn any skills, where I am trying to boost my skills, trying skills, I need that type of platform for me. For I am searching for that.
Okay, so that's great. You can also upload this video on your YouTube channel while creating, and you can get some of you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's why
yeah,
I'm taking.
yeah.
I am also regarding right
Okay,
now. Also.
Okay, okay. So what is your hobbies?
My hobbies li- read listening music, like playing games,
Which
kabaddi.
games?
I love kabaddi, like
Kabaddi.
kabaddi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
I'm a
Okay.
state level gamer.
Oh my God, that's great. You're a state level player. Okay. So do you also watch cricket?
Yeah, but sometimes India versus Pakistan like that. I don't
Okay.
that time
Important
only one.
matches you watch.
Yeah,
You watch only important matches. Like today is the
only
match,
match.
India and
Only
Australia.
matches. Yeah.
So I'm gonna watch that match after doing this conversation. After
Oh,
this conversation, I'm gonna watch.
it
Because
is very nice.
yeah, cricket is something that is gives you some feeling happy. It's makes me happy because I love cricket. But you can see in my videos, you get a solo videos about some cricketer. I have told something about the legends what we can learn. Like I
Oh,
have told in those video that from MSD Man Singh Dhoni, you can learn what you can learn how to keep and cool and calm in every situation while playing. Different
yeah.
difficult situation. Oh, you can make yourself very cool and calm because result is not in your hand. Yeah.
When we are
So in this way,
playing, we need patience, much
yeah, we need
patience, and
patience.
we think, yeah, we try to solve it. We we try to solve it, and don't worry about the match. We will learn about new skills, like
Yeah,
how they are playing. Like
how
if
they
you
are
watch,
playing life. Yeah,
that's
in order to MS Dhoni, you can also learn from Virat Kohli that don't give us, what we can say that don't give a sit to the anyone, the opponent. Try to give your, the reply with your action, not with your words. So we can learn with
I
Virat Kohli. So
told
cricket is not only for the pleasure. You learn so many things through the cricket because at the one times you are at the 100, but in the very next match you can out on the zero. Yeah, so this
yeah,
is something we can. So the cricket,
yeah. I
makes us
have
feel.
watched many times. Like last before match Pakistan versus India, Virat Kohli got out. Only
Yeah,
he played
early, early.
four balls. After next match, he got a century by Lino.
So yeah, the Pakistan was thinking about that. Okay, I got a Virat Kohli on the very few runs. So next match we can easily out, but he makes a century. In the very next match with with KL Rahul, and this is what
Yeah,
happens that all the worlds know what happens after making the century, how India wins. So this is something that we can learn through the cricket. While you are speaking today, so you can feel today very motivation that okay, I'm speaking very good, but the very next day you can feel that okay, I'm not speaking very good. So this
in,
will happen in your journey while learning this language. So you can learn that I have to become a make a balance that okay, if I am not speaking today, definitely I'm going to speak tomorrow very well. So try to
yeah.
make a discipline and
When
consistency.
when we learn English, oh, this is not much difficult.
Yeah,
We talk easily like that. We feel when we
yeah,
talk English, yeah, this is not much difficult to speak about this. It is easy for us. Don't worry about it. I will encourage you. I will teach you. I will say my friends also. Like
yeah.
I want to learn English. My friends ask me. I want to learn English also. Don't worry about that. I will teach you. Like when I am learning something new words, I will explain you like that also.
Yeah. Yeah, don't feel that I'm not speaking good. Even if
Yeah.
you are doing mistake, feel confidence. What is this
Yeah.
problem? Like if you, we are all Indians, man. This is not our native language. Yeah, even Hindi, we are not speaking with while using some grammars, vyakran, and all those things. So try to
Uh,
speak whatever you want to speak. Yeah,
Actually, all are do mistakes, but they will rectify after. Oh yeah, I was do this mistake. Don't do again it mistake. It is a very like
yeah,
embarrassed. That's
yeah.
why.
Okay, if you are feeling embarrassing, sometimes have you seen Baba Rajam, speaking English,
Yeah,
interview? Have you seen?
yeah. Baba Raja while speaking in Telugu, I watched.
No, Babar Azam, Pakistani captain. When he speaks English, he makes so many mistakes. He's a cricket player,
No, no,
Pakistan
no.
captain. So when he speak in the interview, he makes so much mistake. So, so what you can learn from them that they are not focusing much more on English. If you want to
Yeah,
talk to me
they
in
are
my language.
focusing on game only. That's why.
Yeah, the game
Yeah,
only. Yeah. So in this way you can learn. Many players in the Indian cricket team also do not know how to speak good English, but they are playing very much, at a good level, and they are, making their country proud. So
because
don't
they
feel
don't want.
hesitant.
They they want only cricket.
Yeah. So, like, if you are going to give your interview to the someone, you can also tell to them, sir, if I'm unable to, express these things in English, can I speak in Hindi? If he will be Indian, then definitely he can going to give you a chance.
Yeah,
Otherwise he is going to check your only the skill, not the way of English. If you are speaking English very good, but you don't know anything about your C programming, you don't know anything about your language, about your skill. So what is the purpose
we,
of speaking so much good English? No, there would be not a chance to get a job.
yeah. First of all, trying is the best for us. Mm.
Okay, so
When
brother, I have asked you so many questions. So if you have any query, you can ask me.
yeah, how when you are trying to learn English, like speaking, do you know
Okay,
first
brother,
first
please,
station?
please.
Do you know? Sorry,
Yeah, what? What did you say?
when do you start first session in YouTube channel?
My first session was with Asutosh. I hope you know him, Asutosh, and it was around like 3 weeks before. You can say 1 month before I had started, created my YouTube channel, and then I have started uploading videos. Yeah, so I have
This
uploaded 20 videos.
this is like some people motivate like watching this video. This is correct.
Yeah,
I think this is also correct way to learn English nowadays.
yeah, the per
In future, we need English. We
yeah.
all of need English.
Yeah, English is the essential need, we can say. If we are not speaking English, we are not going to survive in this world. You
Yeah,
look, you can
without
survive,
English,
but the problem is you can't get much more information. Like if you want to know some
yeah,
information right now, like there is a war is running between the Hamas and Israel right now. So if you want to read something, if you want to know something about that, war, so you can only read in English. There will be some news who tell you in English everything what is happening. So if you want to get some information around the world, if you want to explore yourself, like what is happening in this world, so you can only know if you can only know if you know good English. So English is
yeah.
we can say somewhere is a
Without
very
English,
good, very essential skill. Yeah.
without English, we can't survive anywhere.
Yeah, even if a job, even if you're in the any workplace, even if you're in the outside of the India, you can't survive.
Yeah, that's why nowadays in future also they in child kids also learning English, speaking English
Yeah,
fluently.
today small child learns English in the school because they
Yeah,
know, because their parents know that how important it
parents,
is.
how much important that is for us.
Yeah,
Their parents also facing that type of hesitation like that.
yeah, they have faced.
That's why my children also don't face this. Like that's why they teach
They are,
English.
yeah, they are teaching their student in the English medium school. And in 1919 and 20, in the 20th century, at those times earlier, there was not anything like that you can learn English. At those times, you have to go to the school and you have to join an institute to learn English, and they charge you some money. But nowadays, in this technical era, you have everything on your YouTube. You can learn
Yeah,
anything from YouTube. You have some free audio podcast you can listen while through audio podcast you can learn how can we use the best subject verb agreement in the right place, how can we use some conjunction prepositions in the sentences, how can you make your sentences beautiful. There are lots of video on the YouTube and anywhere. So in this way we are very grateful to the technological era in this we are living. We are very grateful for those things, so that we are learning something. So, brother,
yeah,
do you have any other query? Because this conversation is going to be very long, and I don't want to have a long conversation. We can do another session.
okay,
Otherwise, we can end up this conversation right now. Okay?
okay. That's why I'm waiting for this session eagerly. I
Yeah.
need to learn. So that's why I'm trying to others. Do you upload
Okay.
in the video in YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah. I will upload. You can also upload if you want. Okay. So till then, take
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
Bye bye.
A grateful day for us. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for
Thank you.
giving me a chance for